Hey, everyone, let's dive into the latest political storm brewing in Washington. President Trump has initiated a funding freeze that's causing quite a stir and raising significant concerns about executive overreach. So, what exactly happened? The Office of Management and Budget issued a memo announcing a temporary halt on federal funding to review and realign spending with the Trump administration's priorities. Sounds straightforward, right? Well, not quite. The memo was vague, leaving lawmakers and agencies scrambling to figure out which programs would be affected. Essential services like Medicaid were thrown into uncertainty, and the lack of clear communication only added fuel to the fire. As a result, a federal judge had to step in, issuing a temporary order to stop the freeze until further clarification could be provided. This whole debacle has critics up in arms, arguing that Trump is overstepping his authority and undermining Congress's role in government spending. By halting or redirecting funds already approved by Congress, Trump's move is seen as a potential subversion of the constitutional balance of power. The White House, however, defends the freeze, claiming it's within the president's power to manage federal spending. They argue that this approach aligns with the mandate given by the American people in the election. But critics aren't buying it, saying that winning an election doesn't give a president carte blanche to disregard existing laws and budget appropriations. Now let's talk about the broader implications. This funding freeze isn't just a bureaucratic snafu, it's a bold move that highlights the Trump administration's aggressive approach to governing. From dismissing prosecutors involved in investigations related to Trump to attempting to repeal birthright citizenship, this administration has shown a pattern of actions that some argue disregard the rule of law and the separation of powers. Democratic leaders have been quick to condemn the freeze, viewing it as an attempt to consolidate power within the executive branch. They argue that it undermines the legislative process and sets a dangerous precedent. The move has also sparked legal challenges, with opponents claiming it was enacted without proper authority and represents an overreach of executive power. But despite the backlash, Trump's core supporters remain unfazed. They believe he's cutting through the red tape to bring about change. However, the confusion and controversy surrounding the funding freeze underscore the importance of careful planning and execution when implementing significant policy changes. So, what's next? The long-term impact of Trump's federal aid freeze remains uncertain. It has the potential to reshape the funding landscape for various programs, possibly leading to cuts or eliminations. This uncertainty is creating anxiety for organizations reliant on federal funding, forcing them to prepare for potential disruptions. The outcome of the legal challenges and the administration's next steps will be crucial in determining the ultimate impact of this funding freeze. Will it be seen as a necessary reform to streamline government spending, or as an overreach of executive power? Only time will tell. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates on this developing story. Catch you next time.